Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. As I yet again struggle with my voice, sorry about that. We're going to roll with it. Much better now. So, thank you for being here. Let's try again. And the mug of the day is be happy. Just be happy in whatever way, in whatever form that takes. Take delight. I ask specifically for a message. And there were two mugs that I was leaning toward. One said, give love, because we are all so eager to wonder what's for us. What do we get out of it? Why are we not we, me, I, right? Okay. And self-care is a wonderful thing, but we also have to remember that sometimes we need to just simply give affection, give love without an expectation of return. I think it's the ebb and flow, the give and take, that creates the most solid foundations of any kind of relationship, whether it's a friendship, a work situation, and yes, even a work situation, or a loving relationship with a partner. So, you know, but ultimately I picked this one, be happy, because that's what it all comes down to. When you do what makes you happy, with harm to none, because you're not a sociopath. Anyway, you know what I mean. Just be happy. Give love, receive love, know that you are worthy. And you're worthy of being happy. Know that you are worthy of being happy. A lot of people forget that. Life doesn't have to be living to work. Sometimes you have to work just so you can live and enjoy your life. All right, so on that happy note, all right, so here's what we're going to do. Let's look at the vibe for today. And I have several decks out, but this is the one I just instinctively picked up right now. So this is what we're going to go with. The Old Style Lenormand. Okay, this is a small deck. Most Lenormand decks are small. Interesting. And while I was talking, it just opened up in my hands and the star card came out. And to me, that looks like almost, well, not quite a compass because it's more than 4 directions, but what I'm hearing is you know the way. You know the way to your happiness. You know the way to your peace. Don't be afraid or embarrassed by that or to ask for what you need and want. So, okay, there you go. All right, let's see. What does the Old Style Lenormand have to say to us today as a collective? Mother, Father, God, give me the words, the understanding. Help me to hear clearly, see clearly, feel clearly, know clearly. Help me to know what it is that the collective needs to hear. And this is a general reading, so it cannot apply for everyone, but maybe bits and pieces of it will, or maybe all of it. I don't know. But I ask for the protectorate to surround. I ask for Archangel Michael to be with us. I ask for messages, and that's apparently what I'm getting. So let's see what we've got that fell down. Oh my gosh, that chair arm was going right in my rib cage. All right, so we've got ring, anchor, and scythe. Okay. So, just so you see what I'm talking about here. All right, these cards are read a little differently than the regular tarot, okay? But, oh, that did kind of hurt. All right, so these two, and the story builds based on the cards. So you start with this commitment to yourself or to someone else with a strong foundation that's rooted, it's not going anywhere, and it's a love. These are two beautiful cards to have side by side, okay? Card 25 and card 35. But then we go to card 10 and the scythe. That is a quick end. That is what is that? I know I feel like I'm gonna get it wrong. What is the phrase? It's cutting the wheat from the chaff, or the chaff from the wheat, or I don't remember exactly, but it's sort of a farming harvesting reference that basically means getting to business and cutting away the parts. Like another one would be, cutting the fat away from the meat. That's kind of gross, but it is what it is. But it's getting to the good stuff, getting to the good part, okay? And that's what I'm hearing in reference to this. So in this particular spread, and this could be learning who you are and what you want, being committed to yourself and where you're going in your life. Or it could be with someone else. I'm not so much getting family, work, anything like that. I'm getting that it's going to be, for some of you, it will be an internal journey of learning to love yourself and commit to your own life and do the best you can to be the best person you can for yourself and everyone around you. Or it's going to be in a romantic partnership, okay? And so those, again, gorgeous cards to have. Lovely cards to have together. This one, the Scythe, I keep getting, it's the same thing. Every time I pick it up, I get the same message. And I am an energy reader. Hi, I'm Holly. How you doing? If you haven't been here before, welcome. I am an energy reader, old-fashioned psychic medium. I use Oracle, Tarot, Lenormand, whatever kind of cards as a jumping off point, because this is a general reading, okay? So my readings might be a little different just because I do get the energy currents of where we are when this is happening. And I do ask Spirit to intervene and just tell me what I need to say. Easiest way to do it. I don't like to interpret. So what I'm still getting every time I pick this card up is that it's about cutting away the parts that do not serve you. So it's not like a death or an ending, which it could mean depending on what other cards are with it. What I keep getting and feeling and hearing and seeing is the Scythe in this instance is cutting away all the bull, cutting away all the crap, getting to the heart of the matter. I'm also hearing it's time to get real. Okay? It's time to get real. It's time to get real with yourself. Messages are going to be coming in fast and furiously. You are getting ready to get messages that are very clear, very pointed, and very direct. Some of them you will like, some of them you won't. There's the possibility of that, but I think overall it's going to be liberating and it's going to be freeing, because you are going to come into your truth and you're going to understand the truth of those around you. Whoa, there we go. All right, do I need to do anything else with this deck? Not yet. Okay, maybe later, maybe not, I don't know. Lift it up in the middle? Yeah, okay. The tree. Rootedness, groundedness. Card 5, change. You are coming into a place of wisdom. You are coming into all the seeds that have been planted since the beginning, and we're going to just focus on this year because we could go further back. All the seeds that have been planted just since the beginning of this year. And we are a little over halfway through the year. They are starting to, you're starting to not just see them sprout and grow, you are starting to see them bear fruit. And that's what's coming. We are in the period of what we have put into place. It's starting to bear fruit and manifest within us as a person so that you have more clarity in what you want and where you're going. And it will nourish you. You are growing your own crop. I know it's all very symbolic. Yesterday and today, the readings have been really different. And I'm just getting almost bombarded with really clear images and feelings and words and statements and whole concepts coming through. I feel like it's also indicative of the ramping up of energy, and it's things are going between now and the rest of this month and all of August. Get ready. It's going to roll. It's going to go fast, and it's going to be intense, but it's going to be eye-opening. It's going to be enlightening, and it's going to be pretty darn good. Okay? So that's what I'm getting for the majority of the collective. Again, I can't read for everyone every single time, but that is the dominant energy for the biggest part of the collective. All right, so I am now using the Unfolding Path Tarot. Bum, bum, bum. This one just, again, the energy here lately has been so heavy and so dense and so much going on. And let's use this one. This is what I was definitely pulled to, because it's just a gentle deck. It feels gentle to me. So let's see what we've got. Okay. Now, let's see. The Empress came out. Empress energy. Hang on. And we have the Three of Coins, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, we're getting ready to come into our own sacred feminine, and that's for men too. There are a lot of men who are incredibly strong and definitely masculine, but also very nurturing. And that is the counterpart. That is part of being protective. Interesting. Interesting that that's coming up. And then the Three of Pentacles with the fruit and with the fruit tree in the background. Time to harvest the fruit. The fruit is about the seeds we planted are about to bear fruit. And it's going to be a period of activity and work. Not bad work, but just soul level work, where you are growing as a person, as an individual in this lifetime. Okay. The next card that came out, Judgment. Very divine, angelic looking being. You are being divinely guided. That's what I just heard. All of these changes, you may not understand right now, but you don't have to. Trust in the process, and you will be divinely guided. If you feel the nudge or the lean into doing something, and everything in you is screaming internally, try this, do this, go there, take that route, whatever. If you don't follow that internal sense of frustration and angst will more than likely grow because you're not following the guidance that you're receiving. When you follow that guidance, that's when you become your most powerful, whole, and complete self. This is just all three of these cards, and the one on the top, the star. And that's what we started out with the Lenormand deck. Oh, I could even hear like a giggling. So there's a lot of nature energies, elemental energy here. And they're having fun with this. It's like they're throwing a surprise party for us, or, everybody here that's watching. And They want so badly to tell you that it's happening, but they can't, that kind of thing. Um, yeah. Don't get trapped in your head. Sometimes surprises can be good. They don't always have to come from a dark place. And this is where we've been. This is where the collective has been. But it's over. We're walking away. You are walking away from everything that doesn't serve you. And you're getting ready to start a new journey. You put on your running shoes. Yep. Put on those running shoes. You got the world in your hands. That might be the moon card. I don't know. Well, it's not the moon card, but it's a 2 of wands. But look at that. Looking out over the horizon. Excited about the adventure. Excited about what's coming. And the cards that flew out. And I also heard take a card from the middle of the deck, and I opened it up to this. So those downloads I talked about earlier, it's confirming that. You're about to get information. But the Empress, 3 of coins, Judgment, and the Star. Things are about to align. I'm hearing things are about to align. Each one of those is confirming the previous message. Interesting. Okay. There is a crackling kind of energy around today. Don't forget to breathe. I wasn't breathing there for a second and I just realized it. So don't forget to breathe. I'm being quiet because I keep feeling pressure, and this is where the side where I know where, okay, psychic work mediumship 101 for me, and the way it works for me, it may work differently for other people. I like to have consistency so I know where it's coming from, who it's coming from, what type of information I'm receiving. And so this just is the way it's worked out. Has always been the side where if information is coming in that is psychic based, it's coming in on this side of my head. If it's coming from like the Akashic Records, it's coming in through that side. Because I can feel the difference in the energy, okay? It sounds different, it feels different. And again, I get that feeling that there's something we're not supposed to know quite yet. It's just right there on the edge of happening. Sometimes we do have to let the mystery unfold. Sometimes we do have to allow things to just happen. We can't always know everything ahead of time because also that takes the joy out of living. It's good to be prepared, but sometimes it's a gift to not know about the surprise party. That's what makes it a surprise. And if surprises are hard for you, which I get that, then just ask your spirit guides to bring information and bring these events to you in a kind and gentle way, okay? It's right around the corner. By this weekend, Maggie's in the other, she's snoring. That if you hear that, she's just snoring. She's fine. But we are at a turning point, and that's what I'm hearing. They are giving me that much. We are at a turning point. So the collective, I feel like we are looking. Here's the image they're giving me, if this makes sense. I hope this makes sense. The turning point is from going from thinking mode to action mode. Okay, I do know that. And what they're giving me is that it's like you're looking out a window from the security and safety of your seat in a room, and you see a marathon running past. You're looking out the window and you see a marathon, runners in a marathon passing by, and you think, wow, I wonder where they're going. I wonder what that feels like. I wonder if I could do that. And so you walk out the door and just do it. Normally you would prep. Normally you would get the right shoes. Normally you would start building your endurance. But it doesn't feel like that. And I think the reason they're showing me this image as the analogy or example, whatever you want to call it, is because I think we're getting ready. I think the biggest message is that, and you don't have to do anything. You have free will. So if this freaks you out, just say, no, I'm not ready. And you can step back and keep watching out the window. And that's just fine. You do what you're ready to do when you're ready to do it. But I think there's a big part of the collective that it's going to be like, instead of wading into the shallow end of the pool and then going into the deep water, you're just, I think the energy and the vibe is that you're getting ready to just jump into the deep end of the pool. And you know it will be okay. Sometimes there can be, and what I'm hearing is sometimes there can be so much preparation and thought put into something that you lose your moment. And I feel like it almost feels like there are two spirit guide hands on the middle or on the shoulder blades going, you can do it. We've got faith in you. Come on, boom, and just pushing you on. Sometimes it's important to get that little supportive push because you know you can always lean back. Spirit will always give you a way out. Spirit will always take care of you. We have to do our part, but our part sometimes is taking a step and jumping in to that deep pool of water, even though it's scary. I hope this makes sense. Yesterday and today, again, the messages have been unusual. They're giving me glimpses of things, but it's not as in whole concepts and images and words and all of that, but it's trust in the process and trust in the mystery. And that's what I'm hearing. Okay. All right. Last card I'm going to pull for today. And it's going to be from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. I just love the colors of these cards. They're just soft. Everything, it's like, have you noticed the theme today? I've been wanting soft energies, yet I'm wearing a bright red shirt. I know, I don't get it. Red is usually like a strong, fiery color, but I'm feeling the need for gentleness and taking care of oneself is important today. But I think that's the strange place the energy is, where it's okay for you to take a step back, take a deep breath, and then jump into the deep end of the pool. So we'll see. All right, let's see to wrap up the reading for today and the energy reading for today. What is the message? And we had 3 cards just come flying out. They want me to take the one on the top as a 4th. All right. Okay. These really are colorful and pretty. All right, card 4, card 26, card 35, and card 37. All right, moving on, letting go, freedom, bird flying out of the cage. Conscious steps, considered action and looking forward. Angels of the 7 chakras, power, truth, consciousness, basically alignment, being in alignment. And I'm also hearing with that, not letting your fear dictate your future. And creation, soul expression, something new. So freedom from the past, unlocking the chains or the cage door that bound you for so long, taking conscious steps looking toward the future, taking that leap, being surrounded and divinely guided, and coming into alignment, feeling your power in all ways, balancing the chakras so that you are complete and you have the knowledge that you can do anything. One step at a time. One leap at a time. And then creation. The color yellow is significant here too. All right, creation. If you don't water the plants, they won't grow. What do you need to water in your soul garden? That's the message. Okay. All right. I am wishing everyone the best because I have a feeling from what this sounds like and what it feels like, it's going to be a very active few days here. Very active few days. But it feels hopeful and it feels positive. I know 2 people who are taking short trips, so it's not that. I mean, I know that energy is out there right now. But I feel like someone's getting ready to take an impromptu trip. If it is not a hardship or doesn't create a hardship, absolutely go do it. I mean, why not? But I'm not telling anyone what to do, ever. You know, you have free will. You do what you need to do to take care of yourself. But I do feel movement. I feel a lot of movement coming. Whether it's short term or long term, there is movement coming. Interesting. All right, everyone. I am sending you love and gratitude. I know. These readings, lately they've been a little strange, a little unusual, but you know what? That's okay. It's taking us somewhere. It'll be interesting. Let's see, tomorrow is Friday, so Friday and Saturday, 2 more, and then it'll be interesting when we come back on Monday what the energy will be then. I have a feeling there are going to be some significant differences and changes. So be well, be happy. Definitely be happy. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.